Good morning. Let's talk about garden tools. Now, with a deep mulch, no-till garden, I have tools in my garage from gardens in years past that just haven't been used in years. For an example, a hoe, a regular old planting hoe. As you can see, it's set in the garage. Dust, cobwebs, mold, rust on it, because I don't use it and I'm not going to use it. Don't need it. Here's another one. Garden fork. Commonly used, dig potatoes, things like that. If you've done this, you know how much fun that isn't. That's why I plant potatoes like I do now, under straw, is because it's not the manual work. Let me show you another tool. Ever spaded over a section of garden? I have. No fun at all. Just not any fun. It's hard work, heavy work, but you know, some people do it still. I know a gardener that lives in my same town that I see him every year out there, you know, with a pretty good sized garden, and he spades it all by hand. But not me. That's too much like work. Here's a different hoe. This stirrup hoe. It's maybe a little improved version of a hoe. It allows you to just scoot along just slightly under the surface and just nip the weeds off below the surface of the ground a little bit and just drops them off. Here again, you know, it's got a lot of cobwebs because it doesn't get used. Don't have a use for it. Need to find a garage sale to put these in. Here's the last one. It's a rake. You'd use to smooth your ground out after you've spaded it or after you've tilled. I don't have a tiller to show you anymore. I used to have, but I gave it to my son. Don't have a use for it. So if you've, I'm sure, have these tools in your garage or in your shed, next time you get them out, do something, go through the garden with a hoe, say, think, boy, you know, is this something I really enjoy doing? Because there's other ways to do it. Let me show you what tool I do use. Not often, but occasionally, I'll use this little trowel. It's the only tool that gets used in my garden anymore. And I don't use it a lot. But when I plant out, you know, a good sized cup, you know, sometimes, yeah, need to reach in there and dig a little hole, you know, and so that's it. That's the only tool I carry. But yeah, this is just a fun, because I wanted to put forth the idea that, you know, these things, while they do the job, while they're necessary in some cases, that's a lot of physical work. And I don't want to do a lot of physical work. I want to have fun. I want to go out, spread the mulch first thing in the spring, get the garden on, get to putter in my greenhouse, grow plants. When they get big enough, I can stick them in the mulch, stick them in through the mulch, and then just enjoy. I don't have to hoe, cultivate for weeds. I don't get many weeds, but the few I get, I just pull them, and they come out very easily. So that's about the extent of it. If you want to learn to be a lazy gardener like me, but still produce good stuff, well, these are some of the tools you don't need anymore. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Have a quality day.
Okay, go.